instead. Let's check into the AT&T U studio with Rich DeMuro with more on this. What, Rich?
Hey, good morning to you, Raul. The company is called Hampton Creek Foods. Sounds like they might be based on a farm somewhere, but they're actually a San Francisco startup trying to change the way we eat.
92% of the world's plants haven't even been explored for their applicability in food.
Josh Tetrick isn't a farmer, chef, or even a scientist, but his company, Hampton Creek Foods, is working to reinvent the egg.
We think it should be healthier, we think it should be better for the environment.
We eat over 1 trillion of them every year.
Most eggs, 99%, come from places that are actually pretty degrading to the environment, pretty harmful to animals, and pretty unsafe.
Hampton Creek doesn't use chickens. Their team scours the globe for plants with unique properties, finding a yellow pea that whips up into mayo, sorghum for edible cookie dough, and a secret plant.
This is literally the world's first plant that scrambles like a chicken egg. And I think the trick for us is convincing folks that this food actually tastes better and it's more affordable.
Here's the first big product from Hampton Creek. It's just mayo. If you didn't tell me that was not real mayo, I would not know the difference. It actually tastes really good. Now this one's a big treat for me. This is cookie dough. As a kid, definitely not allowed to eat the raw cookie dough. It's got that little kind of crystallized crunch that you would expect from real cookie dough. It tastes really good. Plus, you can bake it up too. This is the ultimate prototype. Eggs that aren't really eggs. Sort of cuts away like an egg would. It feels like an egg, and when you eat it, the texture is pretty much there. Now the flavor, a little ways to go, you can tell, but I feel like that's something they can easily work on. It's pretty close.
These aren't plants that are genetically modified. This is sort of a natural way of doing something that's pretty cool and pretty different.
Whole Foods is selling the mayo right now. The eggs and the cookie dough will launch next year. This stuff still has the same amount of protein and there's no cholesterol. It's also going to be cheaper than its conventional counterparts. This is definitely a company to watch, doing some interesting stuff, Raul. Back to you.
And you enjoyed it? It was pretty good?
The first two I enjoyed. The third, the eggs are still very prototypey, if you can say that about food. So they have a ways to go.
Exactly.
Again, don't forget, they're doing all this in a natural way. So yeah, you can concoct some fake eggs in a lab pretty easily, but they're not doing that. This is all plant-based and all natural. So it takes them a while to get it right.
Either way, next time ask for a real spoon, not the little ice cream shop sample plastic spoon.
You got it.
Rich DeMuro, thank you very much. Good stuff.